In the fight to protect our southern border, every day is a new battle between human smugglers and the officers sworn to stop them.
To avoid detection, traffickers are constantly finding ways to blend in. Tonight, reporter Ted Oberg heads to South Texas on the trail of a missing license plate.
And he discovers how it all connects back to a troubled law enforcement agency here in Houston.
In the early morning of a moonless night in Falfurrias, Texas, local police were chasing a ghost. Just miles from the Border Patrol's checkpoint in Cerrito, Falfurrias is the front line in the war against illegal immigration. And on this night, to avoid the police, the suspected smugglers became the police.
This is what we call a ghost.
At first glance, it looked legit. There were police lights and an official police license plate.
We have several officers who actually had seen this vehicle earlier, but we're under the impression that it was a task force.
But look closer. All the chrome on that Tahoe was haphazardly spray painted black. The door handles, the grille, the emblem, the windows. The good cops in Falfurrias knew right away it was a car designed to slip away. This was no ordinary chase. The fake black police Tahoe, its lights on, followed by 3 actual police cars, their lights and sirens on. The whole chase bails off on this ranch road off a small county road. The doors open, the driver takes off. And he wasn't the only one.
The driver absconded, and about 15 passengers exited also and bailed out.
The assistant chief assumes they were undocumented immigrants, the driver a smuggler, but he can't be sure since they all got away. The clues they left behind were enough to link the whole chase to our backyard. The Tahoe was stolen from a family in Bel Air, but that police license plate came from somewhere else.
The license plate had been stolen from a constable's patrol unit out of precinct number 6.
Yes, Victor Trevino's precinct 6. And according to Falfurrias police, they were the ones who told Victor Trevino's team the plate was missing. No one at precinct 6 apparently noticed. The chase was on January 27th.
That's something we would have reported right away.
But HPD records show the plate may have been missing for weeks before. The Precinct 6 plate was reportedly used in a hit and run in Houston on January 24th. Tahoe hit a Hyundai and sped away through a neighborhood at 70 miles an hour. The victim tells us without a doubt it had that plate. HPD told Falfurrias police officers the car may have been used in an aggravated robbery on January 8th, nearly 3 weeks before the Falfurrias chase. If your license plate turned up on a cloned police car in South Texas somewhere, what would happen to you?
I would have to do a lot of answering.
Would you keep your stars?
I doubt it.
Maybe that's how they do things here in Falfurrias, not in Harris County's Precinct 6, where the lieutenant responsible for that plate is still on the job. Never lost a day, and he's still a lieutenant. The Harris County Sheriff's Office tells us the constable's plate was reported lost days after the South Texas chase. It was never reported stolen. That would have triggered a bigger investigation. The plate was assigned to Lieutenant Juan Pedraza, a longtime Precinct 6 employee and consistent donor to the now indicted constable. We wanted to catch up with you about your license plate, man. How did it... Okay. Despite an ongoing internal investigation, multiple sources say there's been no discipline for Pedraza and no answer to how the Precinct 6 plate got onto an SUV, possibly smuggling immigrants in South Texas. We'd love to know how long your plate was missing, Lieutenant.
They need to be more aware of where they park their units.
We've asked Trevino's team for answers on this license plate, both in writing and on the phone. We haven't heard a lot back from them. As you know, Victor Trevino is facing trial on an unrelated case. He denies any wrongdoing. Ted Oberg, 13 Eyewitness News.